Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer, someone raising Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates to your story. Please just don't fit what doesn't. If you have to force it or if you have to anything like that, just try to let it go because then you'll become confused. All right, my loves. Hi. How are you, my Cancer? I'm just going to jump in because I'm already getting so many messages for you. Like, as soon as I got into your energy, I got hit with so many channels. So one of the first things that I kept getting is be careful with your schedule and try to be easy on yourself, because there's this energy of feeling like almost like maybe you're really tired in the day, but you feel like awake at night, or you feel like you can't go to sleep, or your mind just kind of feels, it almost feels like you get like this rush to like clean everything, or to like get active around nighttime when you feel like you should be resting. And then it feels like the next day you kind of struggle throughout the day because you feel really tired, and so on and so forth. So just be easy on yourself. Remember to take your vitamins and do like electrolytes to just kind of keep yourself energized. There's another thing that I was picking up on. I can't remember exactly what that is, but hopefully it comes up. All right, Spirit. Also, like, just in general, give yourself patience, okay? So, like, if you throughout the day do feel too tired to do anything, do what you can. Okay, so like, don't let yourself give up on everything right away. I'll give you an example. So let's say you walk by the dishes and you notice that there's a ton of dishes and you really don't want to do them right now. It's totally fine. I get it, my love, but do like 5 of them. Just say, all right, I'm going to wash 5 dishes really quick, and then I'm gonna stop. And if you can keep going after that, because you're like, fuck it, I already started with most of the time, that's what you're gonna do. If you at least you did 5, remind yourself, like, it's just, I'm helping myself for later. Keep saying that to yourself, because if you keep letting it add up and add up and add up, and you don't try to at least do some of it, there's this energy of like, I have to take action, there's no one else. Like, there's this energy of there's nobody else. There's nobody else that's going to do it. I have to. I don't have a choice, kind of thing. Like, who else is going to do it, type of thing. So I feel like right now, so that's coming. Oh my God, my throat chakra burns so bad. So some of you might have to say some things. You might have to express yourself to somebody. Oh, as soon as I started your reading, there's so much that came in. Some of you, your mind is kind of rushing too. Like, you're just getting a lot of different thoughts. But I was gonna say the beautiful part, and then I was gonna say good, is that it's growing. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh my goodness, my throat. Where's my? Oh shit, I didn't bring it. Okay. Okay. The King of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Empress, 10 of Cups with the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. Oh God, please. Okay, I'm gonna separate from your throat because this hurts so bad. Oh, some of you might actually need to soothe your throat. Some of you might need to start drinking some more tea, or you need to start doing some throat chakra meditations. One of the greatest ways to just in general release a lot of energy from that area is by humming. Like, I sit in through meditation and just go, focus on bringing the coming from your throat. Like, really push it out so that you're able to really clear it out, and the vibrations in general shake everything inside of us, and it helps us release. Okay, because I do feel like there's so much healing going on inside Cancer that at this point it's time to kind of turn in. Right now it's not a good time to be around anyone. You kind of feel a little isolated or detached from things yourself, especially because you're so busy. Like, that's not to mean that you don't want to hang out with people, or that Like, you don't want to be around people. I feel like right now it's not the greatest time to take people's advice. It's not the greatest time to take people's advice. It's not the greatest time to, like, listen to other people's, I don't know how to explain it. Even like with me, I kind of feel like you kind of just have to take everything with a grain of salt and really trust your intuition right now, because it's not a good idea to follow anything that anyone else says. Or like, let's say you want to, I don't know, start a new job, and then somebody comes up and you mention it to them, and then they say something, and in their best, they have the right intentions, right? They want to let you know, like, hey, this could happen or whatever, but then they come in and burst the bubble. Like, I don't, right now is not a good time to let people in like that. This could also have to do with a partner of yours. Like, it might be a little stressful to be, like, you might be a very positive person. You might be with a very negative person, or someone that tends to, like, rush into, I don't know, worst case scenario, which I feel like to you, it makes you feel safe in some cases, but it also stops you a lot. I just heard that saying from, or that quote, a song quote by J. Cole, like, if you're scared to take a chance, how the fuck are we gonna get rich? Like, we can't get rich if we're scared to go out there and try. Like, we have to try. And I feel like there's someone that maybe was a little bit like, but I don't want you out in the world, or I don't want you out in this. But I feel like whoever this is just gonna have to get over it. That's just what I'm getting to. I mean, don't get me wrong though, they are doing a lot of healing that's gonna show that they're gonna be more on your side. So instead of being super controlling, the healing that they're going through is helping them let go of all of those, like, weird energies. And I also feel like you put your foot down. This person now respects you. This could be your boss. This could be your boss. Like, maybe you told your boss, like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. Like, or you told your boss, like, maybe you set clear boundaries with your boss, with your friends, with your person. It feels like in general, you put yourself in a different place, because I hate to say it, but it really is true that people do respect you or treat you the way that you feel about yourself. Because you'll hear so many testimonies of people that say, like, ever since I was little, this always happened to me. Every time I go out, or every time I always have a problem like this, or these people always find me, is because a predator knows its prey. And when it comes to energy, people know, energy knows where to go to get some, like, it's kind of like gas stations. If you're going to make yourself someone that just, like, allows people to take, then people are just going to line up and they're going to be trying to take from you. But you put a stop to that. There's this energy of, I'm not your fucking person. I just feel this anger coming out of you, which, I mean, it's not bad. Anger is a beautiful energy. Anger, frustration, all of that is useful. It's so amazing when you know how to transmute it. And it's time to transmute that energy, that frustration, all of those, like, little feelings of, I can't get this shit right. Transform it. Your Aries, you should listen to Aries reading, because it kind of is the same. Like, fall down 7 times, get back up 8. Like, regardless of how many times I'm going to fall, I'm standing up. Tell me more about this healing. I also feel like you're going to have, like, little random urges to, like, I don't know, like, maybe let's just say you learned how to crochet a long time ago when you were 9 years old, and now all of a sudden you woke up in the middle of the night and you're doing it again. You're going to be random like that. Okay. It's okay. Flow with it. Roll with it. I want you to just laugh at yourself as much as you can. You need to learn how to not take yourself so serious. It's okay to make mistakes. It doesn't matter. Nobody's perfect. And if people want to pretend like they are, let them. Like, you're not taking anything away from them from being yourself. And if they want to sit there and spend time thinking about you, then you can't stop that either. Like, that's just what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't affect you anyway. Like, unless they jump into your lane and try to, like, physically, like, move you out of the way, don't pay attention to them. And that's everybody, because all the energy that you put out, my love, you're going to receive back. And let's just say you were standing next to somebody in the gym and that person has a very strong ego and they're over here trying to compete with you. Why you gotta bring me in this? Like, what the fuck? I hate when my guides bring my personal shit into this, because one time there was this guy next to me and we were both deadlifting, but then I felt like he was competing with me because he wouldn't stop until I stopped. And so one time I remember I just kept adding weight and I just kept going, and we were at the same weight and we were doing the same amount of reps, but one of us would always do like 2 more after the other person stopped. That's how I knew he was competing, because I was like, there's no fucking way I'm at 50 right now and this motherfucker is still going. I gave up at like 62 and he did 65 and stopped. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I hurt the shit out of myself. Ay, cabrona, you scared me. Mama, you scared me. I almost hit you. But anyway, yeah, I ended up hurting myself. I was sore for like 4 weeks. I couldn't walk. Like, my back hurt so bad. I couldn't bend over. I felt like I slipped the disc. Thank God I didn't. Everything is fine. But I was like, I don't know who the fuck I thought I was. But anyway, ignore those people. Ignore them. Learn from me. Don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. The more you try, the more you push yourself. And for what? Like, I don't know. I was trying in my head, for some reason I thought I was tough. I was like, I don't care if you're a bodybuilder. I don't care if you're built. Like, I was like, I'm strong. And don't get me wrong, I am, but no. Like, now that I know, I'm like, who the fuck? That was the stupidest shit I could have ever done. I could have really hurt myself. You know what I mean? And it is that energy, my love. There's no point in trying to compete with anyone else. It's not even the same. You're not in the same lane. Like, I kept trying to remind myself, like, yes, bitch, like, I'm strong, but I'm not. Realistically, our strength does not match. Like, of course, and I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, and it has nothing even to do with that. It has more to do with abilities, because in other places I can, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have to remind yourself that just because somebody like comes in and tries to compete with you here or tries to like interfere with you here, doesn't mean that they can. It doesn't mean that they can. You just stay focused on yourself. If they want to hurt themselves, then let them. Like, the same way I did. Like, just let them learn. They'll learn. If they pay attention to themselves and they realize, okay, that wasn't smart. Like, because that's the purpose of those responses. That's the purpose of those reactions. It gives us the opportunity to grow. Can you move? I can't see the cards. I can't do my job if you're right there. Can you move, Mama? Oh, you're so pretty. You're so annoying. Get up. Oh my God, you're so nice. Okay, come on. You can sit on my lap. Oh, it's so annoying because I have to like cross my legs when she sits on my lap. And she's always like digging her nails in me. Oh, please don't do it, okay? But yeah, let them hurt themselves. But it's time to change. It's time to let go of that stress. Some of you have been having a lot of migraines lately. It wouldn't be bad to check like your iron levels. I'm getting that. But I just feel like you're creating something beautiful. And you're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for what you believe. You're not letting anyone push you around. And honestly, Cancer, that's leading you into like your best manifestation yet. But you have to take it moment to moment, because if you start to overthink everything and take it on in at once, you're going to start to stress the fuck out, and then you're going to want to stop. Remind yourself of that moment to moment. I don't have to go so fast. It's my time. It's not on anybody else. I'm not on anybody else's watch. And if somebody else wants to fucking clock me, if they want to make it their life mission to clock me, they can fucking go ahead. But I'm on mine, so they're actually working for me. I want you to put that in your mind, because it's not the other way around. You're creating beautiful family relationships. You're creating great connections with, I feel like overall life is getting a lot better than how it has been, because I do feel like over this year has not been the easiest year for you. This year came with a lot of emotional stress and maybe some financial. But there's so many doors that are opening to you and so many possibilities that the universe is trying to bring towards you. And I feel like this is the first time in your life you've ever been fully aware of them and see, so that you can see them. Like now you're willing to go and pick. You should be proud of yourself, Cancer. Because you trusted. You trusted Spirit. You trusted that you could. You trusted that they would. And that's what it takes. It really does take trust in yourself, because you are the co-creator in this. So it's not just sitting there and praying. A lot of it came from your action, and you have to see that. It came from your patience. It came from every single time you chose to get up and do something, even when you didn't want to. Every single time you forced yourself to go to work when you had to invest the money that came back in, or however you decided to make more money. Like all of those things are, all of that effort gets you somewhere. I know that it's been hard to see it though. I can really feel that it's been a little difficult to see it. But I feel like the universe is going to start, well, you yourself are just going to be a lot easier to notice it. And I feel like that in general is going to bring in a whole new energy for yourself. Like, I know that it sounds stupid, but listen to A Whole New World by Aladdin. In that song, that movie Aladdin, it's just, that's how I want you to see it. It's a whole new world. You don't have to, nobody can tell you no. Like, don't let yourself get limited. Like, none of that exists. Talk to your person. I heard this one saying, who was it? Eva Longoria, I think. She was like, if you hear a no, you're talking to the wrong person. Either I'm talking to the wrong person or I'm not delivering it correctly. But anyway. All right, dearest you. I can't see shit. I'm going to turn the light off for this one because I can't see. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? And do you see how stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an overpowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience the world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, oh my God, genuine loving fan club. My loves, that was perfect. Yes, because all of that is you. All of that is you, and all of the steps that you're taking and all of the change that you're, I keep hearing forcing. It's coming, and it's beautiful because you're manifesting it. You just have to start telling a different story to people. Or stop letting people trying to tell you what the story should be. Okay? I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger, Cancer. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, my loves.